Hello students and welcome to Smart Kids Tutorials. In this video, we will be answering 10 MCQ questions based on the chapter of acid, bases and salt. Let's begin. The first question is what happens when a solution of an acid is mixed with a solution of base in a test tube? And the choices given, these are not the choices but rather the points given. The choices will come later on. Says the temperature of the solution increases, temperature of the solution decreases, the temperature of the solution remains the same, salt formation takes place. Let's have a look what are the choices. Here are the choices that are given to us. A, which says only one only, which means the temperature of the solution increases. The second choice we have is 1 and 3. Temperature of the solution increases. Third one says temperature of the solution remains the same. It can't be both. Definitely we can rule out the choice B. It can't increase and at the same time remain the same. Third one is second and third, which is temperature of the solution decreases and temperature of the solution remains. No, again can't be the same. And the fourth one is either 1 and 4, that is temperature of the solution increases and also salt formation takes place. So it's either 1 or 4. Clearly we can make out it's either 1 or 4. Now when we add acid to salt, we know it's a type of neutralization reaction, or when we add base to an acid we get salt and water. So definitely we are getting salt over here. But there's also one more thing. Neutralization reactions are exothermic processes, which means they give out heat. So our correct choice should be D, 1 and 4. That's it. We look at the reasoning here. When an acid reacts with a base, salt is formed along with water. That is a neutralization reaction. And these are highly exothermic in nature. That's what I said. The temperature of the reaction increases. So this 1 and 4. Okay, that's our correct choice. Next question. An aqueous solution turns red litmus solution blue. Excess addition of which of the following would reverse the change? Red litmus solution is turning blue. That tells you that that's a base. And if you got to reverse that, that means from acid, from base, you have to convert it to an acid, which means you'll have to add an acid to that. So let us look at the choice. There's baking powder, lime, ammonium hydroxide solution. So obviously you need a very strong acid to reverse that change. So we can safely go with hydrochloric acid. We'll look at the answer. There it is. Okay. So if the solution turns red litmus to blue color, then the solution should be basic in nature. Its effect can be neutralized by adding an acid, reversing it. Next question. During the preparation of hydrogen chloride gas on a humid day, the gas is usually passed through the guard tube containing calcium chloride. The role of calcium chloride taken in the guard tube is to, let's look at the choices, absorb the evolved gas, moisten the gas, absorb moisture from the gas, absorb chlorine ions from the evolved gas. The correct answer is C, absorb moisture from the gas. We'll look at the answer why it is absorbing moisture from the gas. Calcium is a good dehydrating agent. Okay? It has the property to absorb moisture. Hence, it is used as a desiccant to dry gases and hydrocarbons in the industry. Next one. Which of the following salts does not contain water of crystallization? Let's look at the choices. Blue vitriol, baking soda, washing soda, gypsum. For this we need to know the formulas. If we know the formulas, then we will know whether they have got water of crystallization or not. Let's look at the answer. It says baking soda. So we'll have a look at these formulas and then easily we will be able to distinguish the one which does not have a water of crystallization from the rest. So baking soda has got a formula of Na8CO3, so there's no water molecules attached to this, whereas blue vitriol has got copper sulfate, so that 5 molecules of water are attached. Then you have washing soda, 10 of them, so that's sodium carbonate decahydrate. Then you have gypsum, calcium sulfate, and there's 2 molecules of water. So baking soda does not contain water of crystallization. Next question. Sodium carbonate is a basic salt because it is a salt of, let's look at the choices, strong acid and strong base, weak acid and weak base, strong acid and weak base, weak acid and strong base. The answer is D, weak acid and strong base. Let's look at the reasoning. Sodium carbonate is a basic salt as it is composed of a strong base, that is sodium hydroxide, and a weak acid, which is carbonic acid. So if you look at the reaction over here, then you will know that how you get sodium carbonate over here. Calcium phosphate is present in tooth enamel, basically in tooth, okay, the white part of the tooth. Its nature is, choices are basic, acidic, neutral, amphoteric. Amphoteric is slightly acid, can behave as acidic or basic, definitely not that. Neutral, definitely not neutral. Acidic or basically, we use a basic toothpaste, okay, to neutralize the acid that is produced by the bacteria. Okay, so ideally that should tell you that our tooth should be basic in nature. Let's have a look at the answer. That's it, basic. Calcium phosphate is a basic salt since it is a source of weak phosphoric acid and a slightly stronger base of calcium hydroxide. Okay. Next question. A sample of soil is mixed with water and allowed to settle. The clear supernatant solution. A supernatant solution is the part of the solvent, you can say, or the liquid which floats above the solid which has settled down to the bottom, or the precipitate that is settled down to the bottom. Solution turns the pH paper yellowish orange. Which of the following would change the color of this pH paper to greenish blue? Uh, Obviously, you associate blue with basic, so it has got to be something basic. We'll have a look at the choices. Lemon juice, vinegar, common salt, antacid. Lemon juice is acidic. Vinegar is also acidic because it's acetic acid. Okay. Common salt is an ion. It has got to be an antacid. That's it. Okay. So sample solution turns pH paper yellowish orange, which confirms the acidic nature of the sample. To make the color to greenish blue, we have to add an antacid. We use antacids to neutralize the acid in the stomach when we have this acidity problem. Okay, so it's basically a base that is added to the acid inside the stomach to neutralize it, so that we get salt and water. We feel better after that. Next question. Which of the following gives a correct increasing order of acidic strength? So we'll look at the choices. First choice, water. This is the less than sign. So water less than acetic acid, less than hydrochloric acid. This is the first choice. Second choice, water less than hydrochloric acid, less than acetic acid. Third choice, acetic acid less than water, less than hydrochloric. We are looking at the increasing order of acidic strength. Now, just as if you have a glance at this, that shows you which one over here has got the first ones over here are telling you that they are the least acidic. So that one is less than that one, the second choice, and is less than the third one. So from what I can see over here, hydrochloric acid is the strongest acid. So if you say, you can't say, so if it is the strongest one, then it has to be the reverse sign, that is greater than water, greater than acetic acid, but rather it is less. So we can rule this fourth one out. Second one, it says acetic acid is less than water. No, water is neutral, so it can't be more acidic than acetic acid. So we rule this out. This one says water than hydrochloric acid. The only reason we can rule this out is because we know hydrochloric acid is the strongest acid. Whereas acetic acid is a weaker acid compared to hydrochloric acid. So we can rule this out. That leaves us with only one choice. That's the first one. Water is less acidic. It is neutral compared to acetic acid, and acetic acid is less acidic than hydrochloric acid. So the obvious answer is first one, that is A. There you go. Hmm. So water is neutral in its pure form. Acetic acid is an organic acid, hence weak in nature, and hydrochloric acid is a very strong acid. Next question. If a few drops of concentrated acid accidentally spills over the hand of a student, what should be done? The first thing you should do is actually just wash your hand. Okay, that's the first thing to avoid the burns. But then you will have to neutralize this acid, so we will need a base for that. Let's have a look at the choices we have. Wash the hand with saline solution. Definitely not. Wash the hand immediately with plenty of water and apply a paste of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Yeah, good choice. After washing with plenty of water, apply a solution of sodium hydroxide. We'll come to this. Neutralize the acid with a strong alkali. Okay. The only reason why we can rule out the C and D, we definitely rule out A. Why we can rule out C and D is because strong alkali is also corrosive and can also produce burns in your hand. So we rule out sodium hydroxide because that's a strong alkali or strong base. A strong alkali means strong base. So uh, whether it is sodium hydroxide or any other base like potassium hydroxide, we rule that out, or calcium hydroxide, because they are strong bases, so we don't want that. Okay, so we want a slightly weaker base, so why not apply a paste of sodium hydrogen carbonate? Okay, that will also do the job of neutralizing the acid. Here's your answer. So wash the hand immediately with plenty of water and apply a paste of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, a strong alkali cannot be used since it is as corrosive as a strong acid. Next, this is the last question. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, when added to acetic acid, evolves a gas. Which of the following statements are true about the gas that is evolved or given out? It turns lime water milky. It extinguishes a burning splinter. It dissolves in a solution of sodium hydroxide. It has a pungent odor. Okay, I think the choices are here. A, first two, B, first three. Okay, C is the last three, and D is the first and fourth one. Look at the answer. Is the first and second. We'll look why that is the answer. So reaction between sodium hydrogen carbonate and acetic acid leads to the evolution of carbon dioxide. Okay, so that will the equation here is hidden over here. I will be giving this equation. You can find this equation in the description box below, since it's hidden over here. Carbon dioxide is given. When carbon dioxide passes through lime water, we know that it turns milky. Okay, and the next thing is it is also used in extinguisher to extinguish a burning splinter. So the correct choice is A, which involves first and second points that are mentioned out here. Okay, so with this we complete this video, which is giving you an idea of how MCQ questions come on acid bases and salts. If you like watching this video, hit the like button, share this video with your friends as well as your classmates, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Any feedback that you have or any other videos that you would like me to make, please send your mail on this email address, which is smartkidstutorials@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can leave a message below this video also, as to how did you find this video, and if you would like some other types of videos also to be done. Okay, so thanks for watching this video and keep watching for more such videos. Thank you.